For this bookmarking tools, I created a walklet. I think that's how you say it. Which is basically a bookmarking site. So I named it EDCI 270. So my first collection I have is key ideas in textual support and literature. So I have a bunch of articles about what it is and why it's beneficial to that kids learn the main ideas in their books, setting, plots, and all that kind of stuff. And there's just different kinds of links that you can click on in videos about that explains to students what plot is and structure and all that sorts of jazz. And then my second collection is how to teach the key ideas in textual support and literature. So how to go about this. So I put a bunch of pictures and activities like the plot mapping worksheet and explain that you could students can work on this individually about their book that they're reading and have them fill out the plot map about their book. So this helps them understand and follow along what's happening and recall their information as they're reading. Coming up with a fun creative book report. This is a sandwich book report, so just it has a lot of ingredients just like a book does, so they can talk about the different parts like plots, characters, setting, themes, all that sorts of things, and present that to their class so they can make a sandwich, a cake. I've seen a bunch of other things that I've seen in actual classes that I've been in. Coming of age questions. So these are graphic organizers that allow students to answer questions about the problems, characters, and predictions, events that take place in their books. And it kind of makes them go beyond the text. Dual entry is a journal is basically the students create this chart, or you can print this off for them, and after students read for a sustained time period, have students pull words out like quotes and have them reflect on that, what they think, what they feel, what that author is meaning, what they're, and it goes beyond the text and digs deeper into what they're reading. Identifying setting, this graphic organizer helps them draw out the setting and explain in descriptive sentences where it takes place, who might live there, what it looks like, and then inferring character traits. So this also goes beyond the basic text, and you could have students form a group circle and present this chart on the board, or if you have one of those screens, you can pull it up, and you could talk to students about what they can infer about the characters, or what might happen in the book before they eventually get to the basic problems of the book. Then I had this one activity that they can draw the main character or characters. So this will have them be very creative and draw out their characteristics, and then have them explain what the character might look like, their relationships, what problems they have, all that sorts of things. And then anchor charts I have are a visual about teaching kids before reading or going into a story or book about what characters are, settings, just giving examples that are visual idea. So this bookmarking tool is a great source that you could send to even parents or even your students if they need extra help and to see examples. So this is what I would use it for. And then to show how I got these images on there, I basically just clipped it. So you have to download the Chrome extension. So it's right here. I just left click and you clip this image to OneNote, or you can even drag it into here, which allows me to copy. So it will come up if I click this, it will come up and copy it, and I'll put it in my journal, which is great. So thank you.